As the eldest daughter, how many of us have been stuck washing dishes or doing chores while the rest of the family is chilling on the couch? Or have you been called the second mom in your family? If so, you're not alone, and sis, I feel you. For those who are new here, hello, hello. I'm gonna do a quick intro. My name is Vani, and here on my channel, we talk about all the ways that we are unlearning and learning while living well and staying moisturized. So if that sounds like you, sis, then you're in the right place. Feel free to hit that like button or subscribe button or both, totally up to you. I'm not gonna tell you which one to pick, but both would be nice. So what are my qualifications for talking about eldest daughter syndrome outside of being a random person on the internet? Well, I am the eldest of 6 siblings. Yes, you heard that correctly. I have 5 brothers and sisters, so I am very well versed in eldest daughter syndrome. And listen, the holidays are coming up, and the holidays are already stressful enough, but when you are an eldest daughter, whew, it is on a whole different level. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what eldest daughter syndrome is, why it is so hard for us during the holidays, and what we can do during the holidays and beyond to protect our peace amidst all the chaos that's about to happen throughout the holidays. And truthfully, these tips are not just good for the holidays, but just in general, whenever you have to go home to your family. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so what is eldest daughter syndrome exactly? If you have ever felt like you were the backbone of your family, then you know exactly what I mean. As eldest daughters, we are expected to keep everything together with a smile. We are expected to help keep the family going, to be the first person to run all the errands, and more or less to like sacrifice ourselves, right? We are responsible for a lot of the domestic labor, the emotional labor, supporting our parents and our siblings financially. I mean, the list goes on, right? And being the eldest daughter, it's a really heavy load to carry, but during the holidays, it's especially hard. And I feel like as the eldest daughter, everybody looks to you for guidance. Everybody looks to you for answers. Like, even the family dog is looking to you for guidance. And this is like, Lassie, chill. Like, I'm just a girl. Like, I'm only one person, right? The holidays can feel like a prime time for burnout, right? While it seems that everyone is enjoying themselves, opening up presents, eating to their heart's content, we're the ones doing the running around, the cooking, the cleaning, the making sure everyone's enjoying themselves. And for a lot of us eldest daughters, this is really familiar to us because this has been our life more or less since we were able to walk and talk. I want to talk about how we can take care of ourselves during this hectic time and make sure that no matter what, we leave the holidays and beyond feeling renewed and refreshed instead of exhausted and resentful. All right, so my first tip is setting boundaries with your time. And I know setting boundaries is hard, especially as an eldest daughter, because we are taught to people please, but this is really important, especially as you get older. And trust me, I know I'm in my late 30s and I've had to learn a lot of this over the last few years, things that I wish I would have learned a lot sooner. So what I mean by setting boundaries with your time is, for example, say you're going home for the holidays and you know that being around your family is really stressful and you're going to be asked to do a lot. Is it possible to stay with a friend or a family member or at a hotel? Now, if you're financially able to do so, definitely consider it. I've done it before and it has helped tremendously towards keeping my mental health in check. And if you're not able or you can't afford to stay with a family or friend or a hotel, maybe carve some time out during the holidays. I love to go to a cafe or a coffee shop to read. I'll go window shop. I'll go visit a friend. I'll take a workout class. If my parents ask me to run an errand and I know it's not a time sensitive one, listen, I am taking my sweet time. You tell me to run an errand, I'm not coming back to 4 hours later because I'm out here doing my own thing. So I kind of use errand time as a way to reclaim my time and to do something that is for me so that by the time I come back into the house, I'm feeling a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more relaxed, and just able to breathe a little bit, you know? The second tip I have is a really hard one for us eldest daughters because we are raised to be perfectionists. And it is have some self-compassion. And I know it's hard, y'all. I know. I have 5 brothers and sisters, but it is okay if things don't go perfectly. It is perfectly fine. All that matters is that you're with your family. Everyone is alive and well, hopefully. And a lot of these things that we make up to be a big deal as eldest daughters aren't really that big in the grand scheme of things, you know? As eldest daughters, as people pleasers, as perfectionists, it's really easy to be hard on ourselves, right? It's really easy. Like, we know how to beat ourselves up over every single little thing. But just remember, even role models make mistakes. Use this as a teaching moment to show your younger siblings that even though you're a wonderful, amazing big sister, you're the big sister of the year, that even you make mistakes so that they know that you're human and that you are not superwoman, right? Because as the eldest daughter, we are taught to put on that superwoman cape. And as soon as you realize that that is BS and you want to take that thing off, it is very hard because we don't want to show people that we're vulnerable. We don't want to show people that we're not as knowledgeable as we think we are. But this is all part of the learning process. This is all part of getting rid. Well, let me not say getting rid, because you will always be an eldest daughter. But not so much getting rid of the identity of being an eldest daughter, but getting rid of those really unrealistic expectations of what an eldest daughter is and isn't, you know? My third tip is define how you want to show up in these situations. So ask yourself, what kind of energy do I want to bring in to the holidays? What kind of energy do I want to bring into the household when you are going to see your family and friends for the holidays? And when I say energy, if you want to be relaxed, if you want to chill, bring that energy there. Let people know kindly that you're not always going to be available for everything. And if possible, try to delegate some of those tasks to your younger siblings. For example, I have 2 brothers in their early and mid 20s. They both have cars. So my mom is asking me to run an errand, and honestly, I don't feel like running the errand, or I know it's going to take a large chunk of time. I'll just tell my mom, hey, I can do it, but so-and-so and so-and-so have a car and they're sitting down on the couch playing video games. Maybe they can do it. And delegating is hard, especially when your parents and your siblings are used to you doing everything. But if you want to take off the load and all the responsibility of being an eldest daughter, you do have to get a little bit more comfortable with delegating to others and standing on business with that. You can delegate to other people and then be like, oh, you know what? Never mind, mom. Never mind, dad. I'll do it. Because then you teach people that you do not honor your word and people see that. So I'm not saying any of these tips are easy. But what I am saying is they work eventually. It takes a few times, but they definitely work. My 4th tip is bring some moments of joy during the holidays. Yes, it's a stressful time. Yes, you may be asked to do a whole bunch of stuff, but this does not mean that you do not deserve to feel joy during the holidays. For me, it's winter time. I love hot chocolate. Let me tell you, a hot chocolate packet with some mini marshmallows, especially the ones that are extra marshmallowy. Ooh, hate to see me coming. Go to the spa if you can. I love going to the Korean spa. A lot of them are open 24 hours, open 7 days a week. If you have a trusted friend or family member that is outside of like your nuclear unit, hang out with them. If you want to go do something, I don't know. If you want to go to a wine tasting, if you want to go to the supermarket because you like the grocery store, Do little things that bring you joy. Like I said, these don't have to be big things. These don't have to be anything that costs a lot of money. Maybe you like driving around and seeing all of the Christmas displays around the neighborhood. Whatever you do, make sure that you treat yourself to something joyful, whether it's big, whether it's small, whether it's inexpensive, whether it's not. You want to do something that centers yourself and centers your joy first and foremost. Because you have to remember, the holidays are not just about your family and friends. They're about you as well. And I know that it can feel particularly selfish to say that you want to do something for yourself, right? It can feel selfish to say, oh, I deserve to have a moment of joy. It can feel selfish to say, oh, I'm going to delegate this task to a sibling who is just as capable. But a lot of times we don't realize that all of these things create stress in our body, and all of these things end up being chronic stress, and chronic stress does cause health problems. And so when I think about being the eldest daughter and kind of stepping back from those roles and responsibilities, I think about it as a way of taking care of my literal physical and mental health. And when you start to look at the things that you do and how burnt out you are, and you start to realize that those things aren't healthy, you kind of shift the way you go about things with your family. You kind of work to start to shift some of those family dynamics, because you realize that if you continue the way you're going as the eldest daughter and not do anything to change it, it will literally harm your health. And I just want to say, y'all, it's okay if everything does not go right. The food might be dry. Someone or multiple people may argue, and that is a-okay. Your job is not to be the mediator. Your job is not to be a living cook and maid. Your job is to exist and enjoy your family. And a lot of times that means we have to let go of the pursuit of perfection during the holidays. Let things be imperfect. I know it's hard. But as soon as you realize that there are things that you can control and there are things that you cannot control, that's it. Work on the things that you can within reason. The things that you can, we leave it up to God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, whoever you believe. We're going to leave it to them, okay? The holidays are really a time for joy and connection and love. And if we can try to mitigate stress as much as we can, we should definitely do it. You deserve to feel peace, even in the midst of chaos. So this year, I want us to promise ourselves that we are going to let go of the pressure to be everything for everyone, because physically, literally, it is not possible to be everything for everyone. Let me know in the comments below how you are planning to survive this holiday. I love to hear from you. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and or subscribe. And you can do both, I'm not gonna be mad if you do both. But it's really important so that YouTube knows that this video is a good one and can recommend it to other folks who may be eldest daughters too. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I love you all. Take care and see you soon. Bye.